I wanted to touch on this earlier, but I forgot to with Angel Reese. Obviously, incredible night. But she kind of spoke up today, and I was glad she did about some things. I don't know if you saw it or not, but I retweeted it. Obviously, Angel, got that tech that Brandon mentioned after she blocked the shot with the shoe in her hand. And she kind of, and I'm paraphrasing because I don't want to read the whole quote because probably most of y'all have already read it. But she's essentially saying, people are saying I'm hood, I'm being too much or whatever. She was like, I'm okay with that. That's fine. But she essentially was saying we need to normalize like some passion and emotion in women's sports. And I gotta agree because, let's just talk frankly, Zach, and I will. A lot of times people treat women's sports kind of like as this like, very dull thing that's kind of drag and not as entertaining. Like these are some of the stereotypes people mention when it comes to women's sports. And I'm like, then someone tries to do something about making it exciting and they got a problem with it, right? Like, and I think there were people saying it was like, embarrassing. I'm like, it's just a double standard because, I know me personally, when she did that last night,
you're like, yo,
I was like, yeah, talk that stuff. We don't care about that tech. We ain't worried about that. Like, there's a photo of her, after she blocked the shot and the player's on the ground, and she's kind of looking at her, saying something like, it's tough. Like, you're like, okay, like, let's go. Like, that stuff brings energy and, like, excitement to the game, man. And so I just feel like it's a double standard because men's do it all the time. And if, as soon as men's sports do it or whatever, people are like, let's go. And then a woman does it, and they're like, oh, that's embarrassing. It's a double standard for me. I loved it. It was, it got me all excited and I was pumped because it was a close game. It was a huge play. So I appreciated the fact that she put that out today because I think she's absolutely right. It's a double standard to hype up the guys to do it, but say she's embarrassing to do that. Like, she is a dynamic player that is like taking over, women's college basketball, 19 straight double-doubles. Like, I think she has the right to know, bring some energy to the court if she wants to. So